Swimming off for Harvard in the white cap, number 13, Kristen Hong. And in the dark cap for Brown, number 6, Dagmara Chaika. Chaika with the win for Brown, for those watching the live stream at home. Brown controlling the ball at mid-pool in the dark caps, moving left to right on your screen. Harvard in the white caps, moving right to left. Quickly into the center, the turn and shot. Oh, and a save. Carmen Rosas, the senior from Schaumburg, Illinois, with the quick roll-away shot. And Sam Acker up with the save for the Crimson, who go to their first attack. In the center, lots of room. Grace Thawley with the foul and shoot. No goal as the shot was taken from inside 5 meters. The foul and shoot must occur with a foul outside of 5 meters. Magri McDougall, another senior, Sacramento, California, plays the ball on the wing. Carissa Perez. Back to McDougall and Perez. Harvard collapsing on the defense. Lots of blockers. McGree with the shot and scores. Well, Magri McDougall showed her experience as she kept the ball and slid slightly to get around the block and was able to fire the ball. She notes that Sam Acker is playing to the right side of the cage and goes left. Brown goal, her first of the game, scored by number 9, Magri McDougall. Time of the goal, 7:05. The score, Brown 1, Harvard 0. And a great pump lob by a senior on the Harvard team, Kristen Hong. That pump lob freezes a goalie who thinks the hard shot is coming, and then all of a sudden it's being lofted over their head. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 13, Kristen Hong. Time of the goal, 6:49. Score is now tied at 1. Perez. Chaika and Perez exchanging passes in the center. Nice pass and score! Carmen Rosas gets a great pass from Dagmara Chaika and turns powerfully and goes just over the outstretched arm of Sam Acker to give the Bears the lead. Brown goal, her first of the game, scored by number 5, Carmen Rosas. Time of the goal, 6:26. The score, Brown 2, Harvard 1. Rosas quickly out of the pool to rest. Center forward position being a taxing one. Harvard with a freshman in the center in Grace Thawley from Santa Ana, California. Hong working with Mathilde Rabordi, a junior from Quebec City, Canada. Thawley quickly to Hong, who shovels the ball. I think she intended to skip it quickly, and now a counterattack and a chance. Lily Aiken pulls up, turns in, and earns the exclusion. Brown exclusion, her first of the game for pulling back on the turn. Called against number 6, Mathilde Rabordi. Time of the exclusion, 5:55. Brown to the power play. Brown curling to a 3-3 from the left wing. Now back to the 4-2. Perez up top. Cook score! Well, the sophomore from Los Gatos, California, Caitlyn Cook, whips the ball into the short side. The block of Evan Tingler of Harvard not close enough to the post. Brown power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 2, Caitlyn Cook. Time of the goal, 5:33. The score now, Brown 3, Harvard 1. Offensive foul kicking off, called on the drive against number 13 of Harvard, Kristen Hong. Brown takes over. Carissa Perez, the sophomore from Pico Rivera, California, moving down the pool. Fouled by Cook. Correction, Lana Gorlinski. Gorlinski up with the block. A long arm on her 6-foot frame. The cross-pool pass and shot by McKenna Miller is over the bar and out of play. Hard to the counterattack. Grace Thawley with the ball. She's got Hong in front of the net, but she can't get it to her. Ted Minnis, the Harvard coach, livid that there wasn't interference with the free throw call, but Alex Stankiewicz, the referee, signaling that Grace Thawley had faked the ball, effectively putting it in play. Lily Aiken, the freshman from Santa Barbara, California. Oh, nice tip on the defense. Play made by Evan Tingler. Immediately, Kristen Hong to the counterattack. That's her trademark. Short 2-on-1 that's now covered up. Nice steal there by Allison Wu, the senior from Arcadia, California, for Brown, and with a chance to go in. Oh, and she overthrows a wide open Lexi Atwell. A lost opportunity as we pass the halfway mark of the first quarter. Brown up by 2. Brown exclusion for pulling back in the center. Her first of the game called against number 17, McKenna Miller. Time of the exclusion, 3:54. Harvard on the power play. Harvard in a 3-3. Hong calling for the ball with her arm up. Still wants it. Gets it and shoots off the head and the block of Carissa Perez. On the block out of play and the change of possession, Brown back to full strength. In from the box, Magri McDougall to replace McKenna Miller. Perez down the right side. McDougall into the center. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the head to play the ball on the center forward. Her first of the game. Called against number 5, Borden Wall. Time of the exclusion, 3:12. Brown on the power play. On the change of possession on the shot from Allison Wu that falls short, Harvard returns to full strength. Under 3 minutes to go. Lana Gorlinski down the wing. Fouled by Wu. Goes cross pool. Haley Bowe. One 6-footer to another 6-footer. Grace Thawley to the wing. Hong's pass too long in the center. Oh, and then getting the ball back nicely was Lana Gorlinski. Brown exclusion for holding in the center on the turn. Her first of the game. Called against number 16, Lily Aiken. Time of the exclusion, 2:29. Harvard to the power play. Well, the Crimson need to connect on this power play. There's the pass to the post, and the shot from Sophia Carrera Justice is blocked out of play. On the change of possession, Brown back to full strength. 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Perez on the right side. Has Cook up top. Cook goes to the left side. Chaika down the wing. Atwell driving is Cook. Perez curling to the middle. Blocked by Gorlinski. And the shot is wide left. Trying to avoid the 6-foot reach of Lana Gorlinski. Carissa Perez fires it wide. Now going up the pool, Evan Tingler. Bowe, the shot, saved. Lauren Burns with her first save of the game. It'll be Caitlyn Cook. Checked by Haley Bowe. McDougall driving to the center. Bow retreats to prevent the pass. Hong trying to steal the pass intended for Perez, unsuccessful. Now it's Cook on the right wing, gets it into the center. McDougall has to flip the ball away. And out of the net is Sam Acker to complete the steal. Tingler, freshman from Laguna Beach, California, quickly gets the ball up the pool. Nice pass into the center and flipped out nicely by Justice. Haley Bow moving in. Oh, she had the lob, changed her mind and dropped the ball. And out of the net is Lauren Burns to steal it for Brown. Half a minute to go in the opening quarter. The shot clock and the game clock 1 second apart. So head coach Felix Mercado of Brown telling his team, run the clock down to no time before shooting. 10 seconds in the quarter. 6, 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob, and it's wide left. Didn't miss by much. 1 second. You score at the end of one quarter of play. The Brown Bears and Dark Caps 3. The Harvard Crimson and White Caps 1. Well, an excellent start to the game for the home team, Brown Bears. You'd expect that they would be charged up as they try to get to the semifinal. We'll be back with second quarter action. You are watching collegiate women's varsity water polo action on the CWPA network. Swimming for Harvard in the white cap, number 5, Borden Wall. And for Brown again, number 6 in the dark cap, Dagmara Chaika. Referee Alex Stankiewicz blows the whistle, start the swim off. And Chaika with a good lunge at the end wins the swim off again for Brown. Rosas, fresh after a long rest, back into the center forward position for Brown. Up top it's McDougall. Aiken to the right side, curling Chaika. Now it's McDougall. Harvard dropped in all around Rosas, not allowing a pass into the center. McDougall, 5 seconds in the shot clock. McMiller with the shot, shoots it wide right. Nope. Referee's ruling the goalie touched the ball, and goalie Sam Acker nodding in agreement. Yeah, I touched it. Saved by Sam Acker results in a corner throw for Brown. It'll be taken by Lily Aiken. Chaika, new shot clock for the Bears. Harvard in the zone drop. Down the wing, Aiken. Chaika. Up top, Katie Klein. And the shot to the short side, and attempted skip shot falls short from Lily Aiken. Acker with the quick outlet to Justice. Looking in the center. Oh, and the pass is tipped away nicely at the defense. Katie Klein, the freshman from Lafayette, California, with the ball. Down the wing for McKenna Miller, a senior from Danville, California. 6'1". Tallest player in the game. But Harvard has its own pair of 6-footers. Now it's Chaika. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Looking for the shot now. Shoots it. And a nice save by Acker, who lunges high and to her right to make the save. Her third of the game. Quinn Purcell in the game now. The sophomore from Oceanside, California for Harvard. Controlling the ball. Puts it in the middle. Wall. Justice. Fouled by Miller, who retreats. Justice, the lefty, faking hard. Now it's Matilde Rabordi. Back to Justice. The shot right at goalie Lauren Burns, who stops it and controls the rebound. Rosas with the ball. Puts it down the wing to Miller. A pair of seniors working together. 10 seconds in the shot clock. And now it's Aiken. Chaika throws it away. Delay of game called against number 6 of Brown, Dagmara Chaika, for throwing the ball away. Harvard takes over. Quinn Purcell trying to turn to her backhand. Gets partway around and earns the exclusion. Brown exclusion for pulling back on the turn. Her second of the game called against number 16, Lily Aiken. Time of the exclusion, 5:10. Harvard will go to the power play after its timeout. Sam Acker will put Harvard to the power play after its timeout. The Crimson in a 4-2, curling into a 3-3 from the left. Hong in the middle with the ball. Then to the curled Quinn Purcell, and the pass across. And it's back for Purcell. Goes cross case, Justice. Looking up top, Hong in the middle with the shot. And it's a goal. A valiant effort by Lauren Burns, but the ball gets over the goal line. A lot of ball movement with Quinn Purcell curling from the right side. Going into the post. Not successful. Ball working back around. And Kristen Hong making no mistake from the top. Harvard power play goal, her second of the game, scored by number 13, Kristen Hong. Time of the goal, 4:47. The score now, Brown 3, Harvard 2. Atwell up top to Miller. Harvard in an M zone. 2 in the gap up top and 1 dropping on the center. And the shot from Chaika is off the crossbar, but Brown will retrieve it. New shot clock for Brown as they retrieve the loose ball. And Brown will go to the attack after its timeout. Katie Klein up top with the ball, pressed by Sophia Justice, the junior from Coral Gables, Florida, for Harvard. And now it's Klein moving in. Chaika on the wing, Perez. Harvard out of its zone now. Brown into a double center forward situation. McDougall. Harvard exclusion for 2 hands over top of the center forward to play the ball. Her first of the game called against number 15, Haley Bowe. Time of the exclusion, 3:58. Brown on the power play. So the Bears with a chance to restore their 2-goal lead. Rotating around. Chaika now up top. Holding the ball is Klein. Chaika with the shot, and saved and controlled by Sam Acker. Her 4th save of the game. In from the penalty area as a replacement, Lana Gorlinski for the Crimson. Chased by Atwell. Gets inside, holding the ball, and earns the exclusion. Brown exclusion for pulling back on the drive. Her first of the game called against number 13, Lexi Atwell. Time in the exclusion, 3:16. Harvard to the power play. The Crimson into the post. Stepping out was Grace Thawley, but her shot is deflected over the bar and out of play. On the change of possession, Brown back to full strength. Less than 3 minutes remain in the second quarter. Perez down the wing. It's Klein. Harvard back into the drop. Two center forwards for Brown to try to combat it. Rosas up top, normally a center forward. 5 seconds in the shot clock, and now it's Klein with the skip shot is blocked. Her counterpart, number 7, Quinn Purcell, a sophomore from Oceanside, California, with the block, controlling the ball. Justice trying to get an advantage going to the net. Checked closely by Rosas. Brown exclusion for 2 hands down holding. Her first of the game called against number 5, Carmen Rosas. Time of the exclusion, 2:16. Harvard to the power play. Well, the Crimson have to find another solution than trying to go to the post, because so far it's been unsuccessful. And that will change things. Quinn Purcell with a cannon shot over the goalie's head, off the underside of the crossbar and into the cage. Good vertical position and perfect placement inside the high block, between the low block arm and the high block arm of goalie Lauren Burns. Harvard power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 7, Quinn Purcell. Time of the goal, 1:55. The score is now tied at 3. McKenna Miller on the turn to the net. Checked by Hong, who's excluded. Harvard exclusion for pulling back on the turn. Her first of the game called against number 13, Kristen Hong. Time of the exclusion, 1:38. Brown to the power play. Chaika up top to Miller. Now Perez. Blocked by Wall. The penalty is over. McKenna Miller with the shot. Score! Senior McKenna Miller in the middle of the pool makes a short fake and then sees the opening between the two sets of blocking hands and picks the corner on the left side. Brown power play goal as it expired. Her first of the game scored by number 17, McKenna Miller. Time of the goal, 1:07. The score, Brown 4, Harvard 3. Less than 1 minute remains in the second quarter. Less than a minute to play in quarter number 2. Big battle going on mid-pool between Grace Thawley and Carissa Perez. And the referees let them play on. Chaika, 10 seconds in the shot clock to Perez. Chaika almost didn't get the pass away. There's the lob, and it's in! Well, Carissa Perez at 5'2" comes up big, leaning left and picking the far post. Nothing that goalie Sam Acker could do about that one. Brown lob shot goal, her first of the game, scored by number 14, Carissa Perez. Time of the goal, 26 seconds. Score, Brown 5, Harvard 3. 10 seconds in the quarter. Brown exclusion for grabbing the suit on the loose ball chase. Her second of the game called against number 17, McKenna Miller. Time of the exclusion, 10 seconds. Harvard on the power play. Oh, and the shot by Borden Wall is off the crossbar and sits on the goal line but doesn't go in. On the change of possession, Brown back to full strength. And the score at the end of the first half of play, the Brown Bears and Dark Caps 5, the Harvard Crimson and Whitecaps 3. A tremendous, exciting game so far. A flurry of goals to start the game in the first quarter. Nothing for a while in the second quarter, and then a flurry of goals at the end. And Brown extends its lead by 1 to 5-3. Should be an incredibly exciting second half. A trip to the semifinals against first seed Michigan, who got a bye, is at stake. You are watching Collegiate Women's Varsity Water Polo on the CWPA Network. We'll be right back. It'll be number 2, Caitlyn Cook in the dark cap, swimming for Brown, and number 13, Kristen Hong, swimming for Harvard in the white cap. Alex Stankiewicz with the whistle to start the swim off. Hong in the white cap, Cook in the dark cap, and Hong wins for the Crimson, who go immediately to the attack. For those watching the stream, Harvard in the white caps with the ball, moving left to right on your screen. Brown in the dark caps, moving right to left, leading 5-3, and now in possession of the ball after the shot over the bar on the lob attempt by Sophia Justiz. Carissa Perez. On the right wing, checked by Evan Tingler. Now to be Caitlyn Cook, working with Katie Klein. Carmen Rosas in the center. Hong dropped. The shot off the crossbar, retrieved on the far side by Evan Tingler, the freshman from Laguna Beach. Goes cross pool, and it's Kristen Hong. Down the wing to Justiz. Checked very closely by Caitlyn Cook. Rabordi, fouled by McDougall, has a chance for the foul and shoot. Passes to the post. Brown exclusion for 2 hands down, checking the center. Her second of the game. Called against number 5, Carmen Rosas. And stepping off the post, Grace Thawley for Harvard. Power play goal, her first of the game. Time of the goal, 6:39. The score, Brown 5, Harvard 4. They're trying to work that game all through the first quarter and part of the second quarter, and it finally works for Harvard. Stepping off the right post to the lefty. And it's a 1-goal game now. Driving across, getting the ball, Lily Aiken. Excellent hands-up defense by Grace Thawley for Harvard, knowing that if she put her hands down, it would have been a penalty shot. Driving hard with an advantage now, Olivia Price now in the game, scores! The sophomore from Lafayette, California gets her first action of the game and makes it count by getting on the counterattack and tying this game up. Harvard counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 11, Olivia Price. Time of the goal, 6 minutes. The score is now tied at 5. You'd expect nothing more than a close game between these two rivals. Chaika goes to the wing. Oh, a nice fake and turn. Draws an exclusion. Harvard exclusion for holding on the turn. Her first of the game, called against number 12, Evan Tingler. Time of the exclusion, 5:34. Brown on the power play. A great turn made by Lily Aiken of Brown, who's now in the center with the ball. Shoots the ball. And a weak skip shot is corralled by Sam Acker. In from the penalty area, Quinn Purcell has to stop. She fumbled the ball. 5 minutes to play. Her pass intended for a driving Kristen Hong is tipped away at the defense by Magri McDougall. Corralled by Lauren Burns. Harvard exclusion for 2 hands down, holding on the perimeter. Her first of the game called against number 3, Sofia Carrera-Justiz. Time of the exclusion, 4:41. Brown on the power play. Chaika up top in the middle with a chance to shoot and scores! Well, the Harvard defense collapsed back to the goal, allowing Dagmara Chaika to step into 5 meters, which is basically a penalty shot with no blocker in front of her. And she makes no mistake to the bottom right side. Brown power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Dagmara Chaika. Time of the goal, 4:25. The score, Brown 6, Harvard 5. Rabordi down the wing, looking for Wall. Cross pool, it's Hong. Stepping out Purcell. Rabordi with a good shot and scores! Well, Mathilde Rabordi used all of her 5'10" frame to torque over her torso and get a good shot into the short side. Lauren Burns unable to get over there in time. Harvard goal on the outside skip shot. Her first of the game, scored by number 6, Mathilde Rabordi. Time of the goal, 4:01. The score is now tied at 6. McKenna Miller controls for Brown. Lexi Atwell stepping to the middle, goes to the wing. Chaika. Atwell, and a nice blindside move by Kristen Hong. The speedster is pulling away, being chased by Carissa Perez, but Hong is in tight, steps up, lobs and scores. Kristen Hong has made a career at Harvard for 4 years out of scoring on the counterattack. Is patient in front, doesn't just pick it up and shoot, but pulls back, uses her body as a screen, gets the goalie Lauren Burns to commit to come out, and then stands up a bit to lob it in. Harvard counterattack goal, her third goal of the game, scored by number 13, Kristen Hong. Time of the goal, 3:27. The score, Harvard 7, Brown 6. And the Crimson have taken their first lead of the game halfway through the third quarter. Katie Klein spins the ball in her hand, gives it to McDougall. Cross pool, Chaika. Wide open was McKenna Miller on the left post, waving her hand frantically. But Chaika didn't see her and skipped it over. And now the counterattack. Wall in front. Oh, and a great play. McDougall first to push the hand, and then Perez, never giving up on the play, came all the way back to steal it. Miller on the left wing for the Bears. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Harvard up by a goal. Five seconds in the shot clock. McDougall fires it over the bar. Harvard quickly to the counterattack again. They have an advantage. McKenna Miller is caught deep. Gorlinski. Miller able to catch up to Quinn Purcell. Now it's Justiz standing up, flips it out. Brown exclusion for 2 hands down on the drive. Her third of the game means the exclusion from the remainder of the game of number 5, Carmen Rosas. Time of the exclusion, 2 minutes. Harvard on the power play. And they go into the post and score, this time to a righty. Lana Gorlinski sitting on the right post. You can see Gorlinski wide open, steps out with her hand up. The center defense for Brown not checking up to make sure that the pass could not get into the post. Harvard power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 2, Lana Gorlinski. Time of the goal, 1:44. The score, Harvard 8, Brown 6. Brown will go to the attack after its timeout. Lauren Burns will send Brown to the attack. Correction, McKenna Miller coming back to take the ball for the Bears after their timeout. Perez on the right wing. Fouled by Rabordi. Looking for a driver. Perez controlling the offense on the right side. Ball gets into the center, which is trouble for the Harvard defense. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the center forward to play the ball. Her second of the game, called against number 12, Evan Tingler. Time of the exclusion, 1:20. Brown on the power play, gives it up with a shot off the crossbar. On the change of possession, Harvard back to full strength. 1 minute to play in quarter number 3, last minute of play in the third quarter. Gorlinski, nice pass in front, perfectly placed. Brown exclusion for going over top of the center forward to play the ball. Her second of the game, called against number 13, Lexi Atwell. Time of the exclusion, 52 seconds. Harvard will go to the power play after its timeout. Sam Acker will send Harvard to the power play after its timeout. Harvard 4-2, now curling to 3-3 from the right side. Justiz with the ball. Looking in the middle was Rabordi. Elects to go cross pool. Now Thawley having opened out. McKenna Miller makes contact to the face on Justiz, and then Kristen Hong tries to force the ball into Rabordi on the left post, and the Brown defense stops it. On the change of possession, Brown back to full strength. 20 seconds remain in the quarter. Brown has all of that in shot clock. Now it's Perez up top. Chaika in the center forward position. There's the outside shot. Goes wide left. Perez on the shot. 4 seconds left in the quarter. One last chance to shoot the ball, but it falls short from Olivia Price. You score at the end of 3 quarters of play. The Harvard Crimson in white caps, 8. The Brown Bears in dark caps, 6. And now we're ready for the fourth quarter. Harvard up by 2 goals. Trying to book its place in the semifinal. Brown trying to prevent them and give the hometown fans something to cheer for in the semifinal. The rival crowds in the stands, loud and boisterous. Number 13, Kristen Hong in the white cap for Harvard. Number 17, McKenna Miller in the dark cap for Brown. And in the race of the seniors, it's Hong with the win for the Crimson. Rabordi up top. Check by Wu. Goes across to Price. Keeps it going over to the other side to Tingler. Nice lob pass on the fake shot. The step out by Grace Thawley is saved and controlled by Lauren Burns. Quickly outlets it on the right side to Carissa Perez. And the Brown fans chanting, "Let's go Bruno." They want their Bears to pull within 1. Chaika passes off. Perez sliding to the middle. Lots of hands for Harvard. Shot is blocked the defense off the crossbar. New shot clock for Brown, retrieving the shot off the crossbar. McDougall working up top with Chaika now. And Perez into it from the right wing. McDougall with a chance. Oh, and a nice block by Kristen Hong. Sends it off the crossbar, and the loose ball picked up by Olivia Price. Mathilde Raborti collects the ball on the left side, goes cross pool for Justice. Thought about shooting, changed her mind. Now in the middle is Hong. She's got some room. 10 seconds in the shot clock. She skips it in. Well, this time it was the Brown defense that collapsed, leaving the center of the pool open. An experienced shooter, Wu has her hand up, but she's not blocking the short side. And Hong makes no mistake. Harvard outside shot goal, her fourth of the game, scored by number 13, Kristen Hong. Time of the goal, 6:18. The score, Harvard 9, Brown 6. Still lots of time remaining in the game. Miller over for Klein, who goes cross pool. Perez a little room. Doesn't attack the net. Checked by Purcell. Chaika stepping away. Working with Klein. Klein to Perez with 5 seconds on the clock. The lob is over the net and out of play. Harvard takes over. Samacker looking to the left side for Quinn Purcell, who has an advantage. Perez trying to get back. And does. Nice lunge and spin move. Now it's Justice. Foul by Chaika. Steps up. Doesn't shoot. Nice pass to the center. Step back. Oh, and a nice save by Lauren Burns as Lana Gorlinski had room with a great step back, using her 6-foot-tall frame to separate from McKenna Miller, who herself is 6'1". Kind of like a basketball matchup. Now it's Miller. Into the center, a hard turn by McDougall, but crashing back to steal the ball was Borden Wall, but on the turn, Wall is excluded. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the shoulder to play the ball against the center forward. Her first of the game called against, or second of the game called against number 5, Borden Wall. Time of the exclusion, 4:53. Brown on the power play. The cross pool shot is retrieved by Perez. And now it's up top to Chaika, who steps in and shoots and scores! The penalty had expired, but there wasn't enough time for the replacement player to get in and attack the ball, and Chaika stepped in and made no mistake with a great shot to the low corner. Brown power play goal as the power play expired. Her second of the game, scored by number 6, Dagmara Chaika. Time of the goal, 4:30. The score, Harvard 9, Brown 7. Oh, Sam Acker just throws the ball to Caitlyn Cook. And Brown takes over. Definitely wants that pass back. Cook attacking. Pulls up. Nothing available in the middle. Miller along with Atwell. Now Atwell has a chance. Oh, and she fumbled the pass. Stepping around, looking to shoot, and elects to go to the short side was Lily Aiken. Didn't get enough on it. Sam Acker with her 6th save of the game. Holding the fort for Harvard. Kristen Hong trying to slow things down, the experienced senior veteran. Hong with the ball up top, checked closely by Katie Klein. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Justice goes up top. Price looking to fire the ball. Lets it go. Oh, and a great two-handed save off the crossbar by Lauren Burns. On the change of possession, Brown will go to the attack after its timeout. McKenna Miller will put the ball in play for Brown after its timeout. Miller moves up the pool. She can't shoot. Dropped off on defense is Grace Thawley. Now she picks up the drive from Miller. Up top, it's Caitlyn Cook, fouled by Justice. Perez stepping to the middle, feeds it off to the wing. Aiken, bad angle, doesn't shoot. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Harvard in a hard press now, except for the wing. There's the lob, and it's over the bar and out of play from Aiken. Evan Tingler foul, quickly up, moves the ball to Mathilde Rabordi. 2.5 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Harvard by 2. Rabordi, chased from behind by Aiken. Flips it off, and it's Tingler. Oh, wide open, Justice, score! Well, you can see in your picture, number 3, Sophia Carrera Justice is left wide open. McKenna Miller dropping in off the wing, leaving too much room for a lefty who is on her good side. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 3, Sophia Carrera Justice. Time of the goal, 2:13. Score, Harvard 10, Brown 7. And a great front. Carissa Perez spotting Dagmara Chaika, who slipped in behind the defense. Mathilde Rabordi and Kristen Hong looking at each other. I thought you had her. No, I thought you had her. And she split the defense and got in on the 2-meter line. Brown goal, her third of the game. Scored by number 6, Dagmara Chaika. Time of the goal, 2:03. The score, Harvard 10, Brown 8. It's not over yet, just under 2 minutes remaining. Offensive foul, kicking off, called against number 3, Sophia Justice. Brown takes over. McKenna Miller driving to the net. Caitlyn Cook controls and goes cross pool. Perez. McDougall has room to walk in, shoots, scores! Well, you're going to let an experienced senior walk down the middle to 5.5 meters and have a free shot. Not going to be a good result for the defense. Brown goal, her second of the game, scored by number 9, Magri McDougall. Time of the goal, 1:31. The score, Harvard 10, Brown 9. Hong with a nice pass in. Thawley is fouled. Defense by Allison Wu. Cross pool, one lefty to another. Justice stands up. Nice pass into the center. Brown exclusion for going over top of the center forward to play the ball. Her first of the game, called against number 18, Allison Wu. Time of the exclusion, 1:17. Harvard will go to the power play after its timeout. We'll see if Harvard elects to try to go into the post again or utilize one of their outside shooters. Kristen Hong up top on the left side has already scored from that position on the power play. Justice, the lefty, rotating around. Harvard in a 3-3 now. Hong shaking her head. I want the ball. Passes off. Into the post. They score! Grace Thawley's second power play goal. They pull the Brown defense, and again, the center defense for Brown not checking anybody. And that means you're down 2 players instead of 1. Harvard power play goal, or second power play goal of the game, scored by number 9, Grace Thawley. Time of the goal, 57 seconds. The score, Harvard 11, Brown 9. Brown has to be quick here. Perez needs to shoot. She does, and is saved out of play by Sam Acker. Her 7th save of the game. 38 seconds remain. McDougall needing to shoot, does, and it's blocked out of play. A nice play by Mathilde Rabordi. And Harvard will take over and go to its spread offense to run the clock out. Harvard can run the clock out without shooting the ball. 20 seconds to go. Down to 10 seconds. And the final score, the Harvard Crimson 11, the Brown Bears 9. Harvard is off to the semifinal tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. against Michigan. Brown will play in the consolation round tomorrow at 4 p.m. against St. Francis. The player of the game from Harvard with 4 goals, number 13, Kristen Hong.